A dynamic hello and a warm welcome. In today's session, we're going to be talking about learning to respect the power of your love. For those that are in like a run and chase a dynamic, unrequited love, twin flame journey, karmic flame, soulmate journey, the importance of today's session is to identify emotional patterns, addressing unresolved trauma, and overcome these emotional barriers that we place around us as a coping strategy to protect our heart. So if you are triggered by the challenge sessions, take it with love and understanding. Utilize your tool of emotion and tap into the aligning with the solution to healing. The purpose of each session is coping strategies to help you build up a sense of personal power. Take what resonates and put in the inner work to be the love that you seek within humanity. People want to do what it is that they want to do. It's not about what you want them to do, and it's not about your interests. Say your partner cheated on you and broke the commitment. Whether right or wrong, it's not your spiritual business, and neither is it yours for judging. Our individual immortality is built upon our personal philosophy. It's just not meant for us to say if it is right or wrong. To bring clarity to all, somebody's just doing what it is that they want to do. So they cheat on you, you're heartbroken, you're placing all this distance, whatever it is that make you feel like that they're being punished, just so you can feel guilty after a day or two. No matter how you look at it, it's emotional immaturity at its finest on both ends. Okay, the one cheated basically broke an understanding between the bond, not caring at the moment of the implication of their actions. To be fair, probably misunderstood their understandings. Let's take accountability. If we're going to do this, let's start there first. In fairness, you believe that these understandings are just absolute. And this is not at all the expectation from them. Yeah, they're not absolute in real life. We all want to believe that the person that we share in our dreams, goals, and vision with is just the end-all, be-all that's going to complete us. This A-list missing puzzle to the pieces. Like, no, in real life, they're not. Relationships are variable. It's imperative for change. There is this saying, if she's amazing, she won't be easy. And if she's easy, she won't be worth it. If she's worth it, you won't give up. And if you give up, you're not worthy. Truth is, everybody going to hurt you. You just got to find out the ones that's worth suffering for. The understanding of that too is that relationships are work. You have to meet your highest self and do the work of humanity. After all, love is humanity. Love is generational. Love is wealth. It's all connected to bettering you as a spiritual being and finding out what it is that your life purpose is. With relationships being variables, we all have to conduct on a daily basis. When it's not handled properly, it goes elsewhere. It goes to anybody, not somebody, but anybody. Let's see it for what it is. Relationships are meant to be conducted right. Of course, you're doing your best job. Great job. Your partner doesn't think that. He doesn't feel like your best is good enough for them. This is the moment when you come into terms of the reality of your situation. This is not about right or wrong, once again. So I ask that you receive this message with love and understanding. This is how human beings are. We're spiritual beings living in human experience, so relationships being verbal, it takes skills and attention, a verbal reality. If you want a relationship that make you feel complete, you must only love the dead. With verbal comes attention, change. And as I say, we are spiritual beings living a human experience. Human needs a lot of damn attention. That's why some of us decide in life that we don't have time for a relationship. So we take another path. Where there are no such obligations. Wherever they are, they don't care. And it's the saying go, where you are everywhere, you are nowhere. There is no care for who and what it is around them. They just know that being around you triggered their spiritual attachments, requiring them to look within and to truly see their shadows. If you're too difficult for them to deal with, no, they're not ready for you, and they're definitely not ready to put in the work to better themselves. They're going to tell you all the right things, even when you witness the wrong acts and put up with the indecisiveness, the third parties even being an option. A repeat pattern of breaking is to lower the standards and to be solely dependent on the one inflicting the pain. Intentional or not, it's toxic patterns at its finest. It's just insanity. And the repeated patterns is enough to make you feel incomplete. You're more than enough. And if that person doesn't appreciate your presence, bless them with your absence. You have to look at it for what it is. People only treat you like that because they know the depth of your unconditional love would allow it. It's not that you love them any less. They can't find the strength to love themselves or have the ability to love the way which you deserve. It's not your spiritual business to take it personal. Healing is a journey. You have to be ready for it. If that person is not ready gently at their own pace, they still have to put in the inner work. You only attract what it is that you reveal to be on the inside. So with that saying, if someone cheats on you and you decide you want to punish them, in real life, you're only punishing yourself. They're doing what it is that they want to do, and this brings you to exactly what it is that you want to do with your life. You are not lacking awareness like them, so doing such an act of cheating is only lowering your vibrations. Let me tell you something. You never seek revenge. Sit back and allow fate to happen. When your illusions are broken, that means life is bringing you closer to the reality of what it is that you want and where it is that you need to be in order to take you further. This is the perfect opportunity to seek exactly what is it that my life purpose is. You know, the thing about Heartbreakers, it has a way of making you feel incomplete, almost like you need the person that has broken you to feel complete. No. The one that broken you is teaching you to be resilient, independent, and how to gain your personal power back. Your intuition is telling you to peak game. It's time to level up. No, you don't need them. You're just comfortable with who you once identified with them as. If it's growth that's scared you ready or not, it's growth that's needed at this moment. So let's face it for what it is. And man, we're about to face all our fears today. When it comes to you being broken, most of the times, the person who betrayed you is showing you the aspect of what it is that you need to heal and vice versa. If they cheat and it's a strong connection that they are breaking, they're going to learn the value of love, how to love, and how to apply self-love. It's a lesson for both. So no, you're not the only one that it's happening to. We tend to mirror the ones who we are around and influenced by. What triggers you are your shadows you need to work on. People reflect to you the inner work that needs to be done, especially the ones with some wicked hearts, man. They're going to reveal your true shadows. So let's get back to it. A dynamic life is complete within itself. Your attachments and codependency made it in such a way that you just can't exist with this one and that one, and it's just an incomplete life, or you're just not grateful for the fullness within its nature. The true story. When someone cheats on you, most times, let's say it's betrayal. Yeah, it's betrayal. It's going to open you up spiritually to question your life purpose. The universe is going to throw you many signals preparing you for such an occasion. The first is usually a dark night greeting you. And let me tell you, I can only speak from personal perspective. But as I was gravitating away from my light on the spiritual development to feed my masculine energy, I was chasing him, but not physically, but energetically, man. I was all over him like a cheap suit, wearing his ass out. I was like, why you don't want me? Why you don't love me? You don't know how to say energetically, and that shit drive us crazy. You truly have to be careful for what it is that you ask for. See, my intentions was good. However, my manifestations was manipulating the force, which caused a great sacrifice for me to feed someone else's energy. Wow, I'm looking for family and stability from someone else. I couldn't find stability within myself. And life happened. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. As any partnership, when it's good, we're golden. To make a long story short, we're looking for a house. I noticed some changes for what once was said to these little side remarks. Like, I'm making my little notes, noticing how vicious of a gaslighter he is. Like, truth was, he done checked out preparing me. Yeah, I was loving every red flag. I took it for what it was and just kept loving him. But this time it wasn't from a place of being unconditional, and it was coming from a place of desperation, a place of seeking attention. Like, look at me, I'm here. I could give you this genuine, authentic love. No, it wasn't. That was pushing him further away. So still, we just moved into this house, and at this point, the red flags was straight fuckboy. Yeah, that's me. He showed up and showed me who he truly was. We say, yeah, I know my masculine. He would never do me like that. Yeah, your masculine also has stages where they need to grow. You don't know their karmic debt, nor do you know their shadows. I'm going to end this session here, but I'm going to put a part 2 for the continuation later. Until then, you dynamic souls continue to be amazing.